Part 1 Introduction. Welcome back to my series where I dissect every episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. This video will be split up into the usual 4 parts, which are Introduction, Summary, Major Talking Points, and Conclusion. I hope you enjoyed, and let's get into it. Part 2 Summary. As a result of the flare going off and its signal in the Fire Nation, the Avatar is abandoned by Grand Gam to the dismay of Katara. While sulking away from the settlement, the Avatar notices there is a Fire Nation ship heading towards the village, which happens to be Zuko's and Iroh's. The Fire Nation ship causes chaos among the people of the village. Zuko and Sokka brawl briefly before the Avatar shows up and bails out Sokka. To avoid Zuko destroying the village and the people, Aang proposes Zuko to take him as a prisoner, to which he agrees. As Aang departs, the mood of the village is gloomy and Katara leaves with Sokka to rescue Aang. Meanwhile, Aang manages to free himself from the guards and make a run for the exits. As Aang makes a run for it, he manages to lock himself in a room with Zuko. They brawl and Aang eventually starts drowning before he activates the Avatar mode and becomes unconscious after defeating Zuko. Aang and the group fly away thanks to Katara freezing the guards using her waterbending. The crew plans to go to the North Pole eventually to help Aang master waterbending as part of its requirement of mastering all 4 elements. Part 3 Major Talking Points. We can further discuss the major characters and the impact they had on this episode. Katara. She's heartbroken as a result of Aang leaving and thus puts things into her own hands by going to save him. She doesn't care of anyone's opinion on her leaving as she felt like for once she had someone who was compatible with her and could teach her waterbending and other things. She's relieved when Aang is saved, which further displays the early bond the two share together. Sokka. He displays confirmation bias in a sense that he believes that Aang launched the flare to the Fire Nation as it was part of his ploy to deceive everyone but him, which is he's wrong. However, he is wrong and Aang saves him to his relief. As a result of Aang's kind act, he agrees to come with Katara to find and retrieve Aang from the clutches of the Fire Nation. Aang. He crosses the line when stepping foot and forcing Katara to enter the Fire Nation ship and pays a price by having to leave. He shows great bravery by coming back and saving the village from destruction and sacrifices himself. To escape the ship, he was ultimately forced to activate the Avatar state. He's on a journey to master all the elements and holds the fate of the world in his small hand. Zuko. He attacks the village to find the Avatar and is satisfied briefly until the Avatar gets away due to him underestimating him since he's just a child. Zuko seems to be on a mission and will exert all the possible energy in capturing the Avatar and bringing him home. It doesn't seem as if anything will get in his way. Part 4 The Conclusion. It seems as if a pattern will develop for the next few episodes of Zuko attempting to capture Aang. The first few encounters has been enthralling, so I'm excited for the rest of the episodes. I hope to find out the following questions soon. Number 1. Will Zuko capture the Avatar and bring him back to the Fire Nation? 2. Will there be a romantic between Katara and Aang? 3. Will Sokka be more open to Aang and the adventures which will follow? 4. Will Katara teach Aang the basics of waterbending before they reach the North Pole to learn from the Master? Feel free to comment on your thoughts of the first episode, and I'll catch you in the next one.